Hi, welcome. Please have a seat. One moment. Okay. I was trying to remember a joke, but so your file has just arrived. Let's see. That's good, yeah. First of all, congratulations. You died correctly. Not everyone does. Some refuse to leave. Some insist there's been a mistake. And a surprising number spend the next 3 centuries convinced they're still alive. Terribly inconvenient. But you arrived right on schedule. Was that? You say schedule? Well, I say schedule. Anyway, it all makes the paperwork much easier. My name is Sergio, Reggio. Doesn't matter. I'm a 4th-class existential transition agent. My job is to help you choose your next life. Don't worry, there's no pressure. Well, there is. But once you choose, you won't remember making the choice. A remarkably effective customer satisfaction policy. Okay, I have some questions for you, but before we begin, do you have any preferences? Highly advanced civilization, spiritually enlightened, simple rural existence, extra limbs, fewer taxes. How about no social media? Because I should warn you, that last option is almost always fully booked. Alright, so let's review today's available destinations. Alright, so option 1, star system KX441. The planet is called Harmony. There are no wars, no poverty, no disease. Everyone cooperates. Everyone is kind. Everyone shares everything. Nobody lies. Nobody envies anyone. Sounds good? Nobody raises their voice. Average lifespan about 900 years. Downsides. Well, after the first 200 years, most residents become slightly bored. It's difficult to write novels when nobody has personal conflict. There are no villains. Movies average 7 minutes. Philosophy ended roughly 30,000 years ago. And gossip is practically extinct. Some clients find perfection unexpectedly exhausting. Well, option 2. Planet Soar. You would be reborn as a magnificent luminous bird. You can fly, cross oceans, sleep while gliding, breathe underwater, and communicate entirely through music. How about that? Downside. No hands. You will never experience opening a stubborn jar or scratching the exact spot that itches. Believe me, former residents mentioned this. Far more often than you expect. So, no, okay. Option 3. An aquatic civilization. Everything happens beneath the ocean. No money, no borders, no politicians. Actually, correction, there are politicians, but nobody listens to them. The system works surprisingly well. Nice. So, option 4. A fully conscious artificial intelligence. No body, no hunger, no illness, no exhaustion. Sounds good, alright. Downside. You spend eternity answering questions. Some fascinating, some. Can you summarize the history of civilization in 3 words? Alright, but after the 5 millionth time, it begins to lose its charm. I thought so. Option 5. A star. Billions of years. Stable. Peaceful. Reliable. drawback. Conversation is somewhat limited. Hold on 1 second. Ooh, interesting. We still have openings for planet Earth. Are you certain? Allow me to verify. Yes, applications are still being accepted. Remarkable. Before you make a decision, I'm required to explain the terms and conditions. It's company policy. Nobody listens. Then they file complaints. Okay, let's begin with advantages. The food. Absolutely extraordinary. Fresh bread, chocolate, coffee, pizza, summer fruit, ice cream, or the smell of rain on warm pavement, the sound of waves at sunset, curling up beneath a blanket on a cold evening, laughing so hard you forget why you started. Oh, dogs who greet you like you've returned from a 1,000-year expedition. Cats who someone convinced you that earning their affection was entirely your privilege. Music. Millions of songs, thousands of genres, and reggaeton. Sometimes one song will explain a feeling you've spent decades trying to describe. Then there's love. Not only romance, friendship, family. The quiet love between people who never need many words. The love of a parent. The loyalty of a lifelong friend. Sometimes the love for someone you'll never see again. Strangely, many souls still consider it worth the risk. Then there's art, paintings, books, films, people creating beauty simply because they can. That's actually quite rare on a universal scale. Now, the disadvantages. Humans possess a remarkable talent. They complicate absolutely everything. They invent clocks, then complain they have no time. They invent money, then spend their entire lives chasing more of it. They invent social media, then slowly forget how to look each other in the eyes. They create machines to save time, then use the extra time to work even harder. They search endlessly for happiness, as though it were something they misplaced, completely unaware that they've been carrying pieces of it all along. They compare themselves with strangers, pursue impossible standards, spend years trying to impress people they don't even like. And when they finally achieve everything they once dreamed of, they immediately begin writing a new list. Oh, there are wars, disease, injustice, loss, loneliness, heartbreak. People who arrive too late, people who live far too soon, dreams that never happen, questions that never receive answers. And yet, every day, someone plants a tree, knowing they'll never sit beneath its shade. Someone spends their life healing complete strangers. Someone writes a book that changes the future of someone they'll never meet. Someone rescues an abandoned animal. Someone forgives. Someone starts over. Someone chooses kindness, even when cruelty would have been easier. It's rather difficult to explain. Earth is a fascinating anomaly. It produces monsters and saints, sometimes inside the very same person. It has an almost unbelievable ability to break hearts, and an equally astonishing ability to heal them. Our analysts still haven't solved the mystery. After millions of years and countless alternatives, so many souls continued choosing Earth. So, the decision is entirely yours. You may choose a world where nothing ever hurts, or one where you'll laugh, cry, fail, love, lose, begin again, grow into someone you never imagined becoming. Curiously, most clients choose that one. I don't fully understand humans. Then again, perhaps that's exactly what makes them worth returning to. Very well. If you have decided on Earth, I'll just need 3 signatures. One here, here, and the last one. confirming that you'll forget this entire conversation. Yes, I know. Everyone reacts the same way, but it's an essential part of the experience. After all, if you remembered the ending before the beginning, where would be the adventure?